Hello, everybody. How's it going? I will be ready to get into it in just 1 second. I'm just getting some opinions here, real quick, from some friends. Holy shit, English is hard. But while we're doing that, and that's going through, we're going to get into it. I'm going to be starting this from scratch, because as you can see, I do have quite a few hours put in. You can see the armor that my main is wearing, but we're going to start a new game. Why? I think the story, it'd be better that way. But that's just my opinion. I'm going to refresh that. Now, I do have a bit of trouble deciding on what weapon I want to use because I main Gunlance. I don't really like to switch it up too much. I have tried some other stuff and they're for me, but for the stream, I'd like to try something different. Now, I'm not particular to the gun bows, or the bow guns, sorry. Just because I don't like the fact that I have to use ammo.
Sisters and brothers,
I'm gonna shut up for this.
It's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the new world. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you. Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
This here is actually when we get to make our character. We do get to introduce to some people, sort of. None of them are really any major characters. Kinda sucks. We also get to make our Palico here. I'm gonna be a little quick with the Palico just because there's already so much customization beforehand anyways.
Yo, did you hear?
Hey, that's rude.
There. You ready to grab this new world by the horns?
I did unmute myself, right? Yes, I did.
Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey, tell us your name.
Alright. I will have a bit of time to pick which weapon I want just because there will be some stuff we have to go through before actually doing it. I'm going to pick a male for this just because since I do already have a female, I want to see some of the male armor because it does change. What should I go for? I don't really want that. That mustache screams pedophile. And that just screams bad guy. Yeah, we'll go for him as a base. Actually, I like the face. That. No. It is a little hard to decide some days. Ooh, yes, this is with the Digital Deluxe Edition. You get this hairstyle. With all the helmets I'll be wearing, hairstyle doesn't really matter all that much. Could go bald. Oh god, no. Yeah, I like that one. Why not? I like it a little bit darker. Sounds dirty. Really isn't a one-handed sword. Let's see. Yeah, a bit more serious face. Let's give him a bit more wide-eyed. Nose is fine. Let's keep the nose like that. Mouth, yeah. I gotta have facial hair. No. Maybe a thick one. If it does not match the color of his hair, it does not work. Okay? Okay. No makeup. Actually, wait, I can have multiple makeup? I gotta have this. We're gonna go crimson. Yeah, I like that. Since we have 2 bits of makeup, let's see what else we can get. Can I get that over the other eye? Oh, I'm trying not to sneeze. Alright, so I have a vote for Sword and Shield. I have a vote for Longsword, which, admittedly, Longsword, it's pretty cool. Yeah, make it look like an actual scar. Oh, right, I was just like... No. Yeah, let's go with this one. A little cocky. I like the cocky. Yeah, that's good too. Voice. I can't really hear this. So let's just stick with one. I'm more of a chainmail kind of guy myself. Although technically these do change a little bit. They change, I believe, elemental resistances. So I'm not sure which one I should go with, but I'm gonna stick with the chainmail just because I can. And the name. What is going to be the name? Well, obviously. And I do apologize if any scenes do get cut because copyright. Right, Palico time. He's adorable. He's so cute. Let's see. You can make him a short hair? I don't really see much of a difference. Oh well. Let's see. Oh, that's disturbing. Please, I should never do that again. But I'm gonna do it again. Let's go give him thick fur. Ew. No. Let's cancel what I just did. Yeah. That was just ew. Yeah, let's give him this pattern. Which way do I want to go? No, I gotta go this way. You know, that little haze that's around him is very, very off-putting. And this one here is going to be on that, and we'll make that black. No, I don't like that. Now I have to friggin' color match again, damn it. That's not the way I want. I think that's pretty close. Yeah, it looks better. Ear, eyes. Oh, you just want him to be so adorable. I'm not a cat person, but I do love this. I do love my Palico. He's adorable. What kind of tail? No, I don't want to give him that crooked tail. Give him a bushy tail. Why not? He's got to match me. Obviously. Let's give him the higher pitched one. Or, I guess I shouldn't say higher pitched, but yeah, we gotta start him off with some leather armor. And his name won't be Jack. As you can see, my other Palico's name is Jalico because I'm so original. Yeah, I like this.
So, how about a toast?
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason.
I actually do know the reason. I'm not that far yet in the game, but I know the reason.
After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree.
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. That's gotta
Oh, I know
mean
why they're picking up.
landfall. You're on the A list, right? Huh. Meowdy do.
Oh, it's adorable.
I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Whoa, whoa!
And we are partners. Either because that's how it was supposed to be, or because of the situation that happens here. I don't know. And that is not land. As we're about to find out what that is. And it's very easy to figure out once we actually see more of it. No, Jack! Okay, so as we can see, we are now stuck on a moving mountain. Yes, I know how to move, I know how to run, I know how to do all this.
Hello?
I've been playing for 60-some hours. I will say, this is actually my favorite Monster Hunter game. I haven't played a lot of them, but I've been playing since the Wii, because I haven't actually had a chance to own any of the other ones. But I have to say, especially out of the demo for the one I played on the PSP, this is my favorite.
It's not safe here. This way.
I love that that's actually made from wood and monster bones. I wonder what they killed to get that bit of bone there. 'Cause it looks like it's all from the same animal, and that did not break it. Or as they would say in CinemaSins, that survives it.
We need to get out of here.
I'll paraphrase, whatever, I don't care.
Whoa. Watch yourself.
I don't know where I'm going. Why are we going sideways?
Hurry.
Come on, go over. There we go.
Oh, wow. Wyverns. Ugh. I didn't think my first encounter would be filled with so much pecking. Shoo! Shoo!
Yeah, they're annoying with their pecking and all that. Yeah, it's no ground, lady.
We're on. I knew it. Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing. Come on, let's go. Get
Yahoo!
then jump.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to actually fight this thing on my own. Cause I've fought it. If I had a camera, you'd see the air quotes. But I'm too poor for that shit. I have fought it but I only tried to capture it. And story reasons, that's all I could do.
The new world.
It's a beautiful game. I absolutely love it. There goes Zora Magdaros. It is the thing we end up, that the reason why we're here is to follow that thing and figure out why it's coming to this new world. Pretty simple, but not easy to figure out, considering it's not like you can talk to it. Okay. Right now, while I believe all I have is a dagger.
Must have set up this camp.
Yeah, I don't actually have a weapon. This is actually where we make our first base camp.
It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right
We
around
do
here.
not have a whole lot of the map.
The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us
Yeah,
find
let's
our
head that way. Ah! Running into trees. Ah!
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters.
I
Come
am
on,
getting...
let's get
Oh,
going.
shit. No help from my friends. No help. I do not blame them. They are so very confused.
According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to...
See, this is also a great introduction to the game and the best one I've actually seen in a while. Oh god, I have to follow her.
These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home.
Because the reason why this is the best introduction to this game is because it doesn't just be like, hey, you're in this place and you know you gotta go hunt the monsters. This is like we're showing you the new world. We're showing you how awesome this is, how open it is, and how you.
Something's up. The
She
scout
didn't
flies are
fucking
gathering.
listen to me. And you can go to these zones without having to load, and that's awesome. I love how they do that. It's more, I believe, I think that personally it's more for the people who have played it before and are a little iffy on it.
There's one over here.
Just to be
too.
like, hey,
Come
this
on,
is how things
let's go
go.
down the way back to base. I have the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll...
Okay, yeah. As I was saying, I believe that it was done for people who have played it before. It's more for them to be like, yeah, look, this is what the game is now, and you know, it's awesome. Instead of before, how it's like, I don't know. I had something there and I completely forgot it.
We can push our way through these vines.
Where? There we go. Yeah, I've only ever done this once. Once you do this, it's kind of just done. It's Jagresses. Because, you know, Joggies aren't here anymore. They're on the old world.
Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide. Come on, this way. Hurry!
Yeesh. You know, they're pretty dumb, because I kind of did just lead them here.
Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can. Nothing can stop us.
Sword and Shield ain't that bad, but I'm not a fan. I hate being so goddamn indecisive. I got another friend. I'll ask her. Let's see what she thinks. If she will even take the time of day. She normally doesn't.
Wait, there's something here.
And down we go. Whee!
Wait, there's something here.
Yeah, I know. I actually have noticed something about this game, something kind of cool, and it has to do with the scout flies.
Let's check it out.
I doubt I'm gonna actually be able to get to it anytime soon. But you'll notice with regular monsters, now this may just be a coincidence, it may just been more of a story, but with regular monsters, even like the Great Jagras, all the way up to the Rathian and the Rathalos, stuff like that, glows green. But every time you're around something for an Elder Dragon, it glows blue. With the Zor Magdaros stuff, it glows blue. And later on, when we find bone pieces, it's when we have to fight, it'll actually be very soon.
This way.
When we have to get when we find these like bone fragments or spikes, it'll glow blue as well. And again, that could just be for the sake of story to differentiate. Like, this is something you have to look for, but I think it actually has to do specifically with an Elder Dragon. And this guy is terrifying. I'm just gonna sneak past you.
Come on!
Jump! Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay.
Again, spectacular game. I absolutely love it. The imagery is amazing. And, you know, in all honesty, I thought this here had something to do with what we were looking for. Maybe it was some sort of god. But I don't think that's the case. The reason why I thought it was God is because there's two hands, and it kind of does look like a body and a head, sort of. But, you know, it actually could be a god, for all I know. I don't know much about the lore of the world. So I have one person saying the great sword, and two people decided to go with sword and shield.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Astera right here.
Astera. I like it.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Okay, set him down here. Take it
That
nice
is actually a unique greatsword because I've been looking to build it and I haven't found it yet.
You're alive.
Had it rough, huh? When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
I hate that the lip flaps don't match up with the words. That is one thing that bugs me about the game, and I think it's the only thing that bugs me about the game.
Hey, we need a hand. Sorry.
Come on.
Well, no, there's two things. That and the fact that even though that they've been kind of shown to be like, you know, sort of important characters, you know, they're the first ones you talk to. Hang on a sec.
I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
Incredible.
Sorry, I just had to sneeze. They're the first ones you talk to and all this stuff. Heck, even this guy, they don't have names.
Scholars to do the research.
I mean, I have a
Technicians
name.
to keep them going.
All the PCs have a
This
name.
place is the beating
Why don't
heart
they
of the
have
Commission.
names?
Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera.
Okay. Apparently they decided to keep the lips moving, but just not voice it. Yeah, I'm pretty capable. Should be good. Council meeting. Expect you to be there. Yeah, I like it.
Well, off you go.
Okay,
I believe he's going to show us around.
let's start by looking for your palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
Next is the smithy. It's this way.
If you look here, this little chain moving up and down,
Over here.
it's here for a reason. It's the lift. This is how we get quickly instead of using the stairs, which I like. Yeah, I'd like to see my pal go again.
The Commission's Fifth Fleet, right?
He's adorable.
The old man in
They made it
charge
actually seem like you put all that time into making him and then he's dead. Because he survived that fall with something on top of him. That's not something easy to do. I know we're going to find him up there, though. Canteen. Always get some food.
Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out?
This conveyor belt here, I love it. Because it's not just there for show. Well, it sort of
Toasty
is.
in here.
Next up is the canteen. Let's check it out.
Can't do anything with it yet because we haven't done the tour. Once we do the tour, we'll actually be able to see it, and you'll be able to see that
Canteen?
conveyor
I'm
belt
so there.
working. his materials will actually go across it and go sit in front of you, and then get pushed off to the side, and it's kind of cool.
This here's our canteen.
Hey, over there!
You look so lost. I'm sorry.
Hey, you!
Oh, he's so cute. Lucky bastard.
I knew you'd pull through.
Oh, I love him. He's adorable.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here, let us begin council.
Okay.
After tracking a migrating Elder Dragon across the sea, the Fifth Fleet have finally arrived in Astera.
Yeah, I don't like that they pick and choose what's voiced and what's not. A little annoying. I guess there's three things. Spotty voice acting. Or voiced areas. Flips flap not matching up. And lack of names.
They're a fine group. Worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
I love that we're the only ones here at the Fifth Fleet.
This here is the Commission's...
The rest of these are people who've already
Should
been
all
here.
get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
It used to be once every 100 years.
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Now, sadly, they're in, was it Monster Hunter 4? Yeah, Monster Hunter 4 for the 3DS. There's an Elder Dragon I would have loved to have fought, because it's a sand, well, it's not sand, but, I guess kinda. It is found in the sand. And it's either almost as big or as big as the Zora Magdaros, and oh, it looks so fun to fight, but it's hard to get into Monster Hunter when it's on a tiny little screen.
Hunter, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
That makes me wonder, have they had this problem for a long time? Is this a new problem? Why do they have to secure Astera if they've been here for a while? You know what?
Right. We're on it, sir.
Let's just go kill things.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Hey, I didn't come here with no friggin' promise like change. You get that shit off me. Alright. Not even here a whole day in order to get your first mission. You really are ready to get your hands dirty. Well, we got a Jagras problem, so let's get some weapons. Oh, he will show me the way. He does not know the way. I know the way. The way is right here. Goes right over to his toolbox.
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
Let's see. Yeah. So let's see. I had one person tell me to go for this, and one person to tell me to go for this. As you can see, the difference in damage is quite high. However, this one here has slower attacks, while this one here is meant to be fast and be able to quickly affect monsters with elemental statuses. That being said, this does not have an elemental status. So, yeah, it might technically deal the same amount of damage. But, I mean, if I had to go, I'd probably go for this. Also, why pick this over this? Does this have other stuff I don't know about? I could check it out. Now this one here too is also meant for fast attacks. It's not really meant for dealing high damage at once. But I believe this one here is supposed to be faster than this. But this one here has the added ability of being able to block. There is a lot of stuff to consider when you're actually picking a weapon. Now, I believe this one here also has the highest No, the hammer has the highest damage output. This is the second highest. However, I really think these should be equal, in my opinion, because just the type of damage that they do. You know what? No harm in learning about the learning how to use a longsword, so let's go with this.
Want to get going?
So
you can get more familiar with your weapons at the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
You know what? I'll give a few swings here in Alright, come on. Yeah, I'll give a few swings in the training area. Let's see how things go before I actually do decide and leave here. Granted, I can always change it in other places, but it's always good to check. Yes.
Okay, let's run through the hunting basics. First, ready your weapon.
Yeah, see, it's the combos that I have trouble with sometimes.
The long sword is a close-range weapon designed for cutting attacks. Gather your spirit to increase its power.
Alright, let's test out these weapons a bit. And see, it's the spirit gauge that I don't get. Because does it deal more damage with it? I don't know. That's the thing. It's the reason why I'm not sure about using this.
You can use the item box to...
Yeah, I know. You know, I actually haven't even tried this out yet. Let's see how it works. Combo used to stun foes. Yeah, I know it's a Nodachi, but they call it a longsword. It's a translation issue, I guess, back in the day. Wait. What's it actually called in, here? Okay, so they call it a tachi in Japan, so... it's not that far off.
The Sword and Shield is a close-range weapon set that focuses on agility and dodging, and is great for beginners.
Ooh, nice. It's not too bad. Oop, wrong one. Switch to... where is it? Yeah, let's check out the dual sword. Like, I'm gonna try out some weapons I've never actually tried before. So we got the double slash, the lunge strike, demon mode combo.
The dual blades are close-range weapons made for hitting prey with a flurry of attacks. Demon mode is super strong, but it eats up stamina.
So 1, 2, 3. Okay. God, that can be hard as friggin' balls to be able to track. It also does have a unique thing. I believe, if I'm correct, this doesn't really have any unique mechanics. It's just charging your attacks and
Great sword is a powerful close-range weapon. So attacks
and doing stuff like that, which
well worth it.
being able to do 45 damage normally, oh, that'd be great. Jumping wide slash. Let's see what a true charge slash is. That's all I can do for that, but this does do so much damage. And I can actually guard with it too. That is important. I can evade and still attack like that. Alright, so which one do you like then? I'm willing to take either one of those. Might take a bit to get used to the mechanics of the longsword, but I could probably do it. This one here actually does have some cool mechanics as well.
The hammer is a mighty close-range weapon.
Big bang attack! So we got a power charge and a spinning bludgeon. Charged brutal big bang. Vegeta is jealous. Let's actually see how it does against this. I don't know what the power charge does. I really don't. I'm just kind of doing it for shits and giggles. What if I can actually break this with the hammer? I doubt it. Oh, this thing is brutal. The only downside is it's not great for cutting parts. It's great for breaking them, but not for cutting. And for getting tails off, it'd be better to have something like any sword. Now, the reason why I normally main the gun lance is because it has a combination of both. With the shelling, it does blunt damage, or well, blast damage technically. So it will break parts easily. Well, it'll break parts. And it's also a lance, so it does... it should say... technically what it does. I don't know. It used to say, but nowadays it's it does slashing damage. Basically, I'm trying to. My brain is just all over the place. You get the blunt, you get the slashing, and you have what the guns do, which is normally piercing. But I believe that the gun stuff is usually, unless specified otherwise, is usually just considered like the hammer. And I take this because I can break parts easily, like the crown of a Barrett, and I can cut off tails and other parts as well. I might actually stick with the iron hammer as a secondary, because it is powerful. But I do really enjoy the Buster Sword. As much as people were saying, pick the longsword, pick the longsword. The Buster Sword, I mean, look at this thing. Plus, when you go get to see some of the other stuff I get to make, I can make it from bone, and then there's the trees that you get. You get some really cool looking weapons. I actually want to see what the Rathian version of this looks like, because I haven't seen it. I don't remember seeing it, I should say. Alright. And weapons are subject to change. I mean, I'm not going to be sticking with it if people want me to switch up. But for now, we're going to go with the greatsword. I am disappointed in my friends that wanted the sword and shield. It's so basic. Now you have access to the armory and provision stockpile. Grab what you need. Once you're done... Yes. I actually don't think I need much. I will go back in here because I believe I have access to my DLC stuff now. I'll just double check. Might have to go through the first fight first. I'm not quite sure. Yes, claim add-on and bonuses. The Samurai Set. The only downside to the samurai set, I can't remember how to equip it. Yeah, change appearance. Layered armor settings. Oh, cool. You know what? I'm not gonna keep this on. I mean, I know I paid for it, but it's kind of boring. Change appearance. Oh, I can just straight up change my appearance anytime I want. Shit, I didn't mean to do this. Oops. Alright, we're gonna go take care of some Jagras. Doesn't really matter what you call them. I call them dead. Call them skin. Parts for my next weapon. That's all the monsters in this game really are. Parts for your next weapon and armor. It is a very dark game, if you think about it. And I'm surprised PETA has not decided to get on the bandwagon, or decide to start a bandwagon to say it's horrible and blah blah blah.
Leads. And the ones they deem worth our attention become quests.
Hey!
Yeah, I know. We're gonna get there quick.
Over here.
The Meowscular Chef. Oh, that's the one he was talking. That's the one that you said. Is that a cat? Yes, this is a cat. It is a giant cat. And once I actually get my first quest, I will show you what his purpose is. You will be pleasantly surprised. English hard. Or you'll be disappointed. I'm a little bit of both.
What are we waiting for? The new world awaits.
Yes. So yeah, as you can see, you got many different things. Assigned ones you can never retake. Kinda sucks. But it's for a reason. And normally you get to hunt the monsters again anyways, so not a big deal. It's only one time it's a big deal, and you know what? I'll be able to do it again here anyways, so who cares? Yeah, don't have any points. Pay with money. We got a custom platter going. Ooh. Already. Since we don't have any other fresh items, we're just going to go for an attack up. That's all he does. He puts on the finishing touches. And it's disappointing, and at the same time, it's spectacular, and I love it. Also, I never ordered fish. Why did you give me fish? For those who don't know, fresh food ups your health and stamina, so always good to pick the ones that are fresh. Unless you're planning on a long, fought-out battle, and you faint, and you know you're going to faint, then don't pick all the fresh food. I don't normally faint, so I haven't had an issue with it. Only like once or twice have I ever fainted and been like, oh crap, I don't have any more fresh food up my shit. Stop walking. I can do this by myself.
Rule number 1. Complete each quest has an objective. You can't consider the quest done until you complete that objective. Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number
Seriously,
of
she's
bosses.
one of the main
Let's check it out.
characters. Can't you give her a better name than the Handler? We're gonna call you Sally. You know what? No, we're gonna call you Haley. Haley the Handler. Because I'm totally original. Don't need to check the map.
We ran into some
I know they're
giants
in
on the
number
way to
2.
base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out?
Sure.
Rule number 2. Use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout.
This
of
is
certain
important for
items
anybody
each
who's
quest.
this is going to be their first monster hunter. Every time you go on a hunt,
They're in
go to the supply
over there.
box.
Have a look and decide what you should take along. Oh yeah.
You'll always get some first aid meds and some easy rations. And that's important. If you're doing single player, you only get so many. Or you only get one of, or 4 and 3, I think it is. But if you're doing the multiplayer portion, playing with friends, you get more.
Want to get going?
I believe it's 3 stacks, 4 stacks, 4 stacks of potions, I think. And 8 stacks of rations.
Be
I
careful.
don't remember what the exact number is, but
Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind
There's
that what
some
you're
raw
able to
meat.
do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn. When you're investigating or gathering
catch
items,
anything? Damn
you
it.
generally want to keep your weapon sheathed.
I'll mark gathering sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
yeah,
You
I
can
know,
gather
honey
and mix it with
good.
a potion to make mega potions. Over here!
Yes, let's sneak towards them after I yell at you to come over here.
A pack of Jagras. Those are the monsters we're after.
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own, then.
Sad part is accuracy can be a little hard when you're trying to do this, because they are fast.
Grab all the
Also, he
monster
normally
materials
runs away
you can.
anyways.
You can use them at the smithy.
I said no, Glaive. No.
Over here!
Okay, there should be one corpse left. That's so dark. Okay, there is a reason why they're running. They're going to get their big boss buddy. Ooh, an ancient bone right off the bat. Nice. Ooh, oh, I need this. Mashalite or Malachite, or I always call it Malachite.
Whoops.
Thank you.
Use whatever you can. Keep it together, okay?
You guys suck.
Okay. Let's head home and report back to the old man.
Let's go carve these guys up, and then we're gonna head back to base. Then we gotta go fight a great Jagras. And unless you capture a monster, you always have 60 seconds to gather all materials in the area and just do whatever. And the reason for that is because sometimes monsters will attack you while you're carving and throw you off, and that's just not nice. I also didn't know I could do that with Bright Moss. Kind of makes sense. I should gather more of that, because blinding monsters is very effective. Alright, on the bright side, when I go to fight the bigger monsters... Ooh, I got an armor sphere. Bitterbug, Manticora. Ooh, Manticora's good. When I go to fight the bigger monsters, I won't have too much trouble hitting things because they're a lot slower than the tiny monsters. A lot slower. No research points, seriously? Screw you.
Good to see you.
Fun work. Taking down those tiny monsters that anybody can take down. Good job.
Uh-huh.
Kestodon. Heard. Yes, the next thing we gotta do is go after those Kestodon, and those guys are a pain in the ass.
Listen up.
Come on, you can trust me. No, none of that. Let's get my login bonus.
Why don't we head over to the smithy to see what you can do with them?
5 million, 6 million. And let's get... I'm actually going to switch to a private one. Are you fucking serious? Why do I have to speak to the smithy? What do you want?
Oh, hello.
Celestial Pursuit. I think that's foreshadowing something. Alright, fine. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. And the new bits will shove off the old bits, and it's really quite cool.
My, my, my.
We're gonna purchase a Bone Blade. Paid a little bit extra. Also, a good thing to note is while these ones, the bone weapons and the bone trees, normally deal more damage, they have a lower sharpness than the other weapons. It's a bit of a trade-off.
There you are, Fiver.
Let's see, what can we upgrade? I didn't mean to upgrade this. Yeah, pretty simple stuff. I actually can't upgrade this. Very good. 500, oh god. My best gun lance right now does 299. As you can tell, I'm loving it so much. The weapon damage is so high. Where's the other one? Oh, yeah, this one definitely does not do as much damage, but it's already in the green, and that is a good thing. Being in the green, great. I actually don't know what some of these are going to look like. Oh, I should have went with this since I was on the Zora. It would have made more sense, being resistant to fire and all. Oh well. Alright, we are actually going to sell some weapons. Well, weapons and armor. We can only have so much space, so might as well get rid of the things we aren't going to use. Wait, I can sell this one? Thought I couldn't sell one of the ones that are fully upgraded. Oh, I can only do one. I can't do both. That makes sense. Sort of. You can't technically use the Kinsect, the insect glaive if you don't have a Kinsect. It makes sense, despite the fact that I don't have an insect glaive. Yeah, I'll keep this one for now.
Greetings.
So I'm just going to sum this one up because that is a lot of reading for just trying to hunt some monsters at the moment. Basically what it's saying, there was the third fleet. They built an airship, went over, got lost. Something shot them down. Yeah, I really got to do those. Beefing up the canteen is very good idea. Yeah, I know.
You can pick up quests from the quest board too.
As soon as I can, I'm switching over to single player or to a private match.
So don't worry about having to check two places.
Oh, someone got charged with threatening the Prime Minister.
We're on the hunt.
Online session. Create an online session. Private session. Yes. Anybody is welcome, but it's private. Which, if I had people watching right now, I'd actually show the code and let people join if they wanted to play with me. But since no one's watching right now, and it is only 4 o'clock here, which means it's pretty early for other places. This is more for later. You know, won't really matter that much. If somebody does join and say, hey, I want to play with you, I'll absolutely show it. Okay. Castodon Kerfuffle. Also, if it sounds like I'm flubbing a lot more than normal, it's because I'm tired. I went to bed at around 4 o'clock this morning, and I woke up at 10. No. Woke up at 8. Alright. Let's see, what do we have for optional? So we have this one here. But I don't want to do this one because I don't have access to the whole forest yet. So we'll go and kill some Kurd. Well, Kurd. I need to stop flubbing my lines. Yeah, I'm not going to use one of my lucky vouchers. I like to hold on to them until I get 5 and then use some. Since it's just Castodons, I won't actually go and eat. I love that we use those to get around and do shit. #1 movie in the world. I actually did see Black Panther. I really enjoyed it. Didn't add much to the MCU, but I enjoyed it.
Our job is to cull a certain number of Kestodon. Recently, their numbers have been getting out of hand.
Want to get going?
Right, I forgot to do that. Oh well. Nah, big deal. Right, I want to capture some things. Should be some fish over here. Yep, plenty of fish. Oh, I actually got a lot from that. I think that's cheating when it comes to fishing. Let me catch a bird, let me catch a bird, let me catch a bird! Damn it.
Ah, there we are. Those, my friend, are Kestodon. Let's see you take him out on your own. Over here! Huh. Be careful.
Oh yeah, come on, charge it! Oh, you big old bag of dicks. A 100. Oh, that was beautiful. You, however, are a dick. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say you could do this?
Oh.
Nope, 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 nope. Damn it. They ate it. Oh, I didn't capture them all in time. No, now I'm sad. Could you stop? Because I'd be ever so grateful if you could stop.
Not bad.
Ooh, I can carve this more than once. Very good.
The Kestodon
Oh, I got its scalp. Nice.
There are a lot bigger monsters lurking in this forest. Be careful. The endemic life around here can come in handy during a hunt. Try to learn as much as you can about them.
Gotta go up this way. I don't personally see much reason for killing these things. You just get meat from them and...
Huh. Be careful.
Oh, that was beautiful. Charging. Don't you charge me, bro. I was focused on one and not the other, like a rank amateur. There's two of them dead. Okay, birds, stop that. Get off these goddamn Castodons! They are mine? The slowness of these attacks and the fact that I can't I can't cancel the animation really does hamper that.
Good work. That just about wraps up.
Okay.
Wait. Hey, come here. Think I found something.
No, we're not going there yet. Carving what I can so I can get some armor from these guys. Damn it, I missed on the females again. God damn those vultures. Also, a good change between the last few games and this one is you can use a whetstone without putting your weapon away. Also, I really hope that sharpened my weapon.
Look at those Kestodon. Something's up with them.
Oh, you're disgusting. Also, he has to have a very strong stomach or that would just hurt.
All right, partner.
Like, hurt to high hell.
Incoming. Take down that Great Jagras. If you're not ready, you can return to base and take on the Great Jagras quest later.
Want to get going?
God, no, I'm ready to kill this thing.
Go to the menu and select SOS Flare to signal him. And you're going to need friends when you go up against some of the tougher monsters. In order for the scout flies to better track a target monster, we need to keep finding
with
traces.
two, I just
like
need
footprints,
to
for example.
see if I can find any herbs. Should be some nearby. Yep, right here. They also decided to include automatic crafting, which is fantastic. So glad that's in there. Oh, where did you go?
Good. You're turning up a lot of clues.
It's telling me to go down here, is it? Yep. Let's see, where are we going now? Might as well get some nitro shrooms. Where are you?
Okay. We've tracked the Great Jagras enough for the scout flies to lead us to it. You're less likely to lose sight of a monster if you use the focus camera. When monsters are running away, use the scout flies
I
as a
can
guide
kick
and
from
lead
that
you right
position.
to
That's
it.
awesome. I don't know what that does. Come on, buddy. Right over here.
If you're clever, you can use the slinger to distract monsters.
One, two.
Dodge their attack.
Oh, crap. Have I been stunned? No, didn't look like it.
Your health is low. Keep your distance.
Oh. I need that full charge, baby. Yeah! Oh man, it's really easy to down this guy. God, this is so powerful.
Be ready for some vicious attacks.
Oh. Beautiful. It's so friggin' amazing how powerful it is. I love it so much.
You can use that as slinger ammo. Great for getting a monster's attention or creating a distraction.
Granted, I will take a lot more damage, but, you know, could be worse.
Yeah, you've mounted the monster.
I can't wait to see what happens with this thing. Yeah, this is also a good mechanic in the game, is you can jump on enemies, and you can easily knock them down. And normally, yeah, here we go. You do something like that.
Okay, it's down. Now's your chance to get in there and tear it up.
And fully charged slash. Yes! That is the fastest I've ever taken one of those down. Oh, where's the body? Here's the body. Being able to pull off a friggin' fully charged slash combo is going to be so fun, especially in the harder fights. I think the only challenge I'm going to have is when I have to fight flyers. Especially the ones that like to stay in the air. Oh well. And 10 seconds left.
I think we got a lead.
That is a Puke Puke. Or the Puker Puker.
Maybe. Let's check it out.
But it does actually have stuff to do with the Zora Magdaros, as we're about to see. But actually, yeah, that does make me think that it is that when it's blue, it has to do with an Elder Dragon, because the Puke Puke, even in here,
Well, you were
all of its
right.
stuff is green.
There's our mark.
But when we go to get close to any of the
Something's got
like any of the Zorah Magdaros stuff, or
look over there.
any other Elder Dragon stuff that you see, which I
heck is
can't
that?
remember the name of that one that we see
I've never seen
in the
anything
other
like
part. It glows
think it's
blue,
from Zorah
and I
Magdaros?
really think that is a very
like to
specific
find
choice for the Scout Flies.
But we better report back first. All right?
And that guy spits poison. He's a prick. So we got some Great Jagras scale, hide, claws. This is normally... Again, I'm trying to explain stuff for people who haven't ever played, and I might be a little annoying. Every time you go after a hunt, you get to carve the big monsters 3 times, as long as you kill it, and you get these rewards. Now, using a voucher, which you get from your daily login, you get more, plus you get a ×2 bonus with your reward. Palico level up. Ooh. Thank you for leveling that up. But as now, if you capture one, you get even more items out of it, and you get rare items. I believe that's how that works. And not just that, but you also have a chance to be able to take it into the special arena. With the special arena, you get even more, because you get to go and hunt it again and then kill it. And it's also fully healed. Like, if you cut off its tail when you captured it, it'll have its tail back. Found that out the hard way. However, if you capture it and you go to look at it, it's not going to have its tail there. And it's going to be very sad, because it's also going to look very disgusting.
I see.
Uh-huh. Want to get going?
Once the camp is set up.
Personally, I think this is a good place to call it. I am getting very yawny, and I don't like to do that on stream. And I did show off some of it. I showed off the... I did what I wanted to do, which... fuck, it's very hard to English sometimes to get my thoughts across. I did what I wanted. I'll be back next week, barring any changes to my schedule. And I'll be able to do some more Monster Hunter. I want to try and focus on a single thing and finish it. So, I'm going to do another bit of Monster Hunter. And then I'm going to get back to Kingdom Hearts. Then I'll finish off Kingdom Hearts. And probably come back to this. Just because I am having a lot of fun with this. Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. If you like what you see, don't forget to check me out on YouTube. I am going to be trying to record as well. Really wish I could record while I'm at work, but I can't exactly bring a computer to friggin' in a cab. And make sure it doesn't get stolen. That's the kicker. And, yeah, if you want to support me, I do have a link for PayPal down below on Twitch. I know it is kind of shitty to do that, but I'm a broke-ass bitch. I don't make enough money working cabs to be able to afford to do more for you guys. So, if you want to support me, go right ahead and do that. I'm not going to make you do it. Anyway, see you guys hopefully next week. Later.